Hey guys.
Hey! Welcome to episode 5 of our podcast, You Plus Me and Our FYPs. So glad to be
Hmm.
back. We have a very tight schedule. We have a very tight ship to run around here. We're going to be
Hmm.
covering Summer House Part 2 today and the
Hmm.
first 2 episodes of Love Island.
Plus whatever
Yeah, it's
else you want to talk about. So,
true, true.
you know,
So, hmm To be honest, I this part two kind of disappointed me because I do feel like the tone policing that went on in part one to Ciara and being like, you're being too harsh, you're being too harsh, really did like quiet her down.
yeah, yeah. Because she barely
And
spoke this
she barely
episode.
spoke. And she was like, you can tell she wanted to say more and like be meaner because she has every right to be. This is the first time she's even seeing the both of them, and they completely gaslit her the whole time, used her for a storyline.
Hmm.
And now they want to say she's being too harsh. Oh, ooh,
Absolutely ridiculous.
so annoying. But yes, let's just jump right into it. So,
Okay,
are you good with that?
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Okay, go. Okay, go. So it resumes after Sierra calls Amanda weak and she walks off. Lindsay was like just warning her that Wes will do the same thing. And then Kyle brings up Miha, and was like, you were dating someone. Like, I want to know like the ins and outs of this relationship. And then Wes is like, oh, she's a friend. And then Lindsay calls Wes a pathy, which I will be using.
Me too. That is in my vocabulary from now on.
Yeah. Like, Wes, you're a pathy. Shut
Absolutely.
the fuck up.
Like
Like,
literally immediately added to vocabulary. Love it.
and he was immediately silenced. Like, shut up, you beast.
Because what is he going to argue? Like, is she wrong? No.
No, everything that people are saying to him, everything they say to him and about him, he's like, okay. But it doesn't care. He doesn't care. He really doesn't care. Because,
I mean, like, I do think that their strategy this season or this reunion was to literally go in, listen 1 year, literally to just get through it. That's why they're just
hmm
sitting there. Except, and I think that Amanda can't, like, she's getting angry at the things that she's
yeah,
hearing. So
yeah,
she's like, can't refrain herself. But it's just like, it's so interesting to watch because it's like you can
hmm
honestly tell that they just want to be like, okay. But
yeah.
it's something's
She,
happening, like something's going on in their minds. Like,
she's a spoiled brat, first of all. She has waspy parents. She's a rich girl from New Jersey. And I'm sure they're
mhm.
telling her, don't listen to the mean girls. Like, you just fell in love. Like, you did nothing wrong. Just hold your head up high because you're strong. And they just want to beat you. Like, girl, you're actually evil. And we're just telling you the truth about yourself. And if you
Like,
can't
it's hard to
handle it,
hear. Yeah.
yeah, well, don't do diabolical things. Hello?
Exactly.
But that brings KJ. He's like, sorry, I just need to say this.
Hmm.
And then I feel so bad about KJ because I'm like, why are you saying sorry? You're on the stage too. But I just feel like, I don't know, I'm worried about KJ because I'm also seeing like really mean things about him online for some reason. Like people are like making fun of him a little bit, like just saying
For
really
what?
harsh that he's like not, like basically jokes about his mental stability. Like he's gonna
I
be
mean,
on
like,
Dateline.
whoa, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
No, I
very
mean,
hard.
like, here's the thing. He did just open up about his mental health. So it's like he is in or was in a fragile state. So it's like I do worry for him being on
hmm
reality TV. Like, that's a lot on a person's mental
Yeah.
health, you know? But
hmm
like, I do think that he has good people around him. And I hope that it stays that way, you know?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope he just keeps getting the help he needs because
Yeah. He's
he's
got a good
too.
head on his shoulders. Like, he's a good guy, and you can tell that through and through. It's
hmm
really just the evil around him that needs to be.
Yeah, and making sure that he keeps his BPD just in check.
Yeah.
He talks to his doctors and takes care
Yeah.
of himself. But he brings up that his dad was a very womanizing player. His mom had to deal with a lot. That's why he's what Wes said was hurting him so badly. And he said his dad was a habitual liar, a
Hmm.
womanizer, puts on the persona. it makes people feel good, and he sees the correlation with Wes, which is like, wow. If someone said that to me, I would be too I
I
would
would
be
have to
too
walk off. Like, oh, okay.
like
Okay.
that. You just described an abuser, basically. You described like an awful, awful human being.
That's exactly what West is. He is an emotional abuser towards women. Like literally
Hmm.
he emotionally abuses them. Gives
Hmm.
them or makes them think that like they're in a relationship when they're not. Well, he's acting like they're not, but like they're faithful, he's not.
Yeah, just to
And
get what
he
they
sees
want.
yeah, he sees no wrong in that. Like that's
Hmm.
crazy.
Well, I really do think him and Amanda may work because they kind of have the same like wolf in sheep's clothing persona. Like Amanda really does come across like she loves you, she cares so much about you, but then
Mm,
she really doesn't give a shit about you. Like she will leave you for dead if she has to. If that means like coming in between her and her man, you're dead. You're dead to her. So maybe
yeah,
they'll work.
obviously. Yeah.
But then he's like West, like that discussion about race and how Ciara, what she deals with was really important and was very serious. But like, yeah, West is like, I understand that, but he really doesn't. And then Andy's like, asked Ciara like, why did you speak up about being black on TV? And she was like, well, it's something
Mhm.
that like I've been going through for years, and it's something none of her other castmates have to deal with, and she
Yeah.
won't be friends with another white person who doesn't care about politics and it isn't anti-Trump, which is like, I hear you, sister. Amen, sister.
Was that in reference to Amanda or just like
I
in
don't think
general?
so. I think just
Oh,
in
okay.
general, like she was saying, like this is a really important discussion because look at the world around us. So she's
Yeah.
not gonna like not talk about it and sugarcoat anything because that's her
Yeah.
experience.
Literally, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
And
go ahead.
then, sorry, she just believes that Andy asked her, like, I think he asked Amanda and Wes, like, after hearing that discussion, like, what made you do this to her? And then Amanda's like, I meant everything I said to you back then, because Sierra was like, like, Wes and Amanda were using buzzwords around her to placate her, to make
Yeah.
her feel like she was being listened to and understood, but they were just using her. They were just
Yeah.
simply using her.
Yeah, I made a note of that. Like I'm so glad that Sierra it was like watched a season back and was able to like put that together because it was so obvious as an audience member when
Yeah,
they were using the exact same vocabulary, like I see you or like I hear you or whatever. And when that was like exactly what Sierra had just told to Amanda, and then
yeah,
suddenly Wes is using that same vocab, like it's weird.
yeah.
It
Because
was
like,
weird.
if I were authentically West, he would be much more selfish when like
Well,
talking to
first of all,
Sierra.
you know that if that was West, he wouldn't have said that because that he wouldn't. He doesn't. He literally he might see her as a like a woman, like a woman's body to
Hmm.
use, but he
Yeah,
doesn't see her. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't
no,
like, or he wouldn't have done this. And neither does
no,
Amanda. If you
no.
want to get
Yeah, they
into it,
were. That's why I think they're perfect for each other because they're actually like master manipulators of like the human psyche. Because
yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
we were
they.
all being like, like tricked by Amanda. I really do. Like, I think the
Yeah,
audience was like really, really fooled by this girl.
I agree.
It's
I think
whoa.
that. I mean, like I don't know. Like looking back at the other seasons now, like you really can tell that she was like mean. Like,
Yeah. Well, I never took her side when it came to the whole Hannah Burner situation. I'm like, she's Hannah Burner wasn't any crazier than anybody else I've ever seen on Bravo.
I
But you would have
completely
thought that she
agree.
set the house on fire.
Yeah, I agree. I never understood the Hannah Burner situation. Yeah, she
No.
went a little crazy over a boy, but it's like so does everybody else in the house. You know, like
No, what really got her out was going against Kyle and Amanda.
yeah, yeah.
Like, so what? Like, I that, yeah. And
And she had every right to call out Kyle in that situation, but that's all I'll say in the matter.
yes, because the way he talks to women is disgusting. It is. Like, I
Hmm.
love Kyle. I would, even Sierra said it this part too. She was like, I don't like the way he speaks to people. He doesn't speak to people
Yeah,
nicely. He just doesn't.
yeah.
He gets into his moods. It's like, Kyle, sit down for a second. Like, go to
Hmm.
timeout. Go to timeout. Um, But yes, where was that? Oh yeah, Mia was like, cause okay, let's rewind it. Oh yeah, she said she meant everything in the moment and that the situation hurt her a lot. Like this situation hurt me a lot, Ciara. Like having to lie to you hurt me a lot. And Andy was like, so what about the situation is different? And she says that that's something they've been discussing. Like she literally won't say what they talk about because it's probably just bullshit and all about Ciara. Um,
Okay, when she said that, when she said it hurt me to lie to you, when she said something along those lines, I think I visibly was like what, it hurt you?
yeah.
You. It hurt you? When? What? Like what?
No, she's unreal.
You
She's actually unreal.
literally decided. Did you like was there ever a thought in her mind where she was like, I don't think Ciara would care? Like
No, she
what?
knew.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like she I can't it truly left me speechless when I heard those words come out of
Hmm.
her mouth. Like truly, I couldn't believe that.
She's physically incapable of like taking anybody else's perspective but her own. Like,
Yeah.
what mental illness is that? Because whatever that is, I don't want it.
Clearly, because even I know this comes up a little bit later on in the reunion too, but she when everybody brings up Kyle and her marriage and they're back in the dressing room and she's talking to West, she
Yeah.
thinks that like people are like now completely changing their take on their marriage as if like it was their
Right.
perfect marriage and how like that's not the
That's not what's
point.
happening.
You know what I mean? Like we're
Actually, yeah. I am completely changing my mind because now that I know how manipulative you actually are, I do think
Mhm.
you were triggering Kyle. And I do think it's weird that you didn't have sex with your own husband for 4 years. Not saying that you owe him your body, but why stay in that? Why torture each other?
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you.
I just think that it was a horrible relationship both ways, but I do think that when it came to portraying it to the public, it's like I think people overlooked a lot of Amanda's wrongdoings too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Not to say that Kyle wasn't bad. Like please, I can't reiterate that enough. Like I do think he was horrible in the relationship too. But
Hmm.
like yeah, like I do think she was too. Sorry.
But she just found like Kyle 2.0, so she didn't really learn her lesson, did she?
Except
And
worse because I think that Wes will never care for her as much as Kyle did.
never. They had to beg him. We'll get into it. Okay, so Mia is basically like, what were those conversations like? Like I have to know. And because why betray Ciara? And she's like, these
Hmm.
feelings are based off friendship. These combos are private. And then Lindsay's like, what the fuck? It's like, I felt embarrassed to say that. Yeah, I did kiss a guy who's been kissing other people. And then Mia goes, yeah, that's embarrassing. And she walks off.
Like that's what did it.
Girl,
That's what did it.
girl. I have so much to say about her walking off. First of all, yes, girl, you are weak. If this is what actually got you to walk off stage, not everyone saying how you're literally being manipulated by this man and used by this man, Mia
Hmm.
literally just reiterating that you are indeed embarrassing using your words, which you clearly don't mean a word you say because she's just agreeing with you. So, like, why even say it if you don't actually mean it,
Yeah.
bitch? And then notice how after every time Mia says something, she's like, or Sierra says something, ugh. She is trying, I think it's subconscious, obviously, but like she is the epitome of white woman tears. She really is. She like, I think she's trying to paint it out like these women, they're so aggressive and they're attacking me. Like, that's like her archetype, is that kind of woman who's like, I'm the one who did something wrong, but I'm somehow the victim because
Yeah.
the people that I hurt, they don't actually matter. My feelings come before them. She's
Yeah. I mean,
disgusting.
it's just great in the situation because I feel like absolutely nobody's falling for it. But I think that 100% was her plan going in to like
Hmm.
try to be the victim. But like, in no way, shape, or form are you the victim in the situation. Like, you
Yeah.
are a fully grown adult and you made decisions along the entire way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And now you have to live with those consequences, and nobody feels bad for you. In fact, everybody thinks you're
But
crazy.
they do. Well,
Who?
no, but
I
it
literally
does
don't
kind of
see
work.
anybody.
I mean, it's working on Kyle, that's for sure. And
I mean, like
Bailey was like, "Oh, I want to go check on her." The
I mean, like
producers let her.
I think that's just like I think that was just her being like, oh, like that's someone's running off crying. Like my instinct was to go to her, but I don't think she was
Yeah,
actually like gonna go to her. And
I don't know.
Kyle's different because I'm sure he's just different. Okay, Kyle's just I don't know.
But that's when they're all like, "Wes, you're gonna go after your girl," and he's like, "I don't know if more questions are going to come to." Bitch, are you Are you actually serious? Like, do you like this girl? Like, that's so embarrassing for her.
Hmm.
Like Mia said, like you literally blew up your life and your friendships for a man who won't even go after you when you're upset. What's going on?
Yeah,
Like, no,
it's
they're not going to
bad.
ask you more questions. Like he can't read the room. It's a pause right now. Your girl just walked off.
I'm telling you, they're like on heavy medication.
They
Like
are. They are.
I genuinely think that he was probably like, wait, what? Like what? She walked off. Like
But it just
I
shows
don't
though, like
know.
he's thinking of himself first though, because it's like, well, what if
Oh
Andy asks me more
yeah.
questions? We're
No,
not.
exactly. Like you don't care about the breakdown your girl's having. Like you care about recording this show. Okay, cool. Like
But it's not even like a breakdown that she's having. She's truly just using it as a PowerPoint to be like, I'm
no, yeah.
really just, I can't handle this. I can't handle them being so mean to me, girl.
It's like you can't handle them saying the truth. Like what happened? I don't
No, she
know.
can't. She can't handle facing like the consequences of her actions and being held accountable. It's never happened to
Yeah.
her in her life because it's always Kyle did this to me. The fans are
Yeah.
doing that. Wes and I was my friend. That's my friend, Ciara. That's my friend. It's not, I love her and I care about her. No, that's my friend. It's all about me. I felt embarrassed. Oh my God. I actually don't think I've seen someone be this self-centered. Like, and we had Scandal, and I thought that was bad. But this
No,
is worse.
like this is worse because it just keeps getting worse. Like I feel like it just keeps getting worse.
Yeah.
At least
They've no,
like with Scandival, it was like the worst thing happened, and then it was like the aftermath. I feel like this reunion made it didn't make things well. Yeah, it kind of made things worse in the public
it
eye.
made them,
Like
yeah.
yeah,
Their
it's
strategy was
crazy.
awful. Like,
Yeah,
even Rachel had remorse. She was zanned out too, but she was like constantly saying how sorry she was. And she checked
yeah.
herself into rehab because she knew that she had a problem.
Oh God, yeah. I think that they
Amanda,
no, they're like we're in love. Like we're in love.
we're in love. We're just living life, bitches.
Sure,
And
sure,
then that
sure.
really pisses Lindsay off because she's like, I have literally been in the hot seat year after year after year. And I love the way when she gets activated, like, oh, she's like a golden goddess, you know?
Yeah,
It's
she's
like so
perfect, really.
captivating.
Hmm.
Yeah. She's like, and I never ran off. I never ran off. And they're like, she's like, Wes, go after your fucking girl, you little bitch. And he finally
Oh my
submits, but he's like,
God.
fine, fine,
She's like, fine, fine.
I'll go.
And he walks
He's a
off.
child. So then it cuts to break, and
Okay,
Kyle,
actually, let me pause.
yeah,
This
mm,
break online, I guess like Andy was saying that the break was like, oh, at least 15 minutes. And then did you see that Lindsay went out and said that it was like an hour, at least
an
an hour
hour.
long?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Insane.
saying. I think the
And that's
producers coddle her.
yeah, because and then they made it seem like Ciara was like, like, oh, get her back here. Like, why is she taking so long? It made it seem like it was like a 5 minute break, like on TV. But it was a long
Uh-huh.
ass time. That's so annoying to keep everybody waiting for that long.
And they've been there since 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Bitch, get
And
your
it's
ass
like
out here.
on set too. Like it's hot as ass. Like it's so hot.
They're probably hungry, they're tired, they're
Yeah.
emotional, and now we gotta wait for the woman who caused this whole thing to come out. I would go
Literally.
in there and drag her. Oh, she would not want me on stage because I'm not afraid to look like the crazy black woman. I will look like the crazy black woman because she pisses me off. She really
Yup.
pisses me off. Like I am ready. I would seriously, they would have to restrain me because she
Yeah.
just reminds me of every girl in high school that bullied me. Like this one girl would literally say the meanest things to me under her breath in school and
Oh
like
my
history
God.
class. Yeah, she would insult me, be like, "That's such a dumb idea." Like I would say something to the teacher, like give an answer, she'd be like, "That's so dumb."
Oh
And
my
then like,
God.
"Oh my God, Corinne." Yeah, I'll tell you who it is after. And then one day we were talking about like, I don't know how this conversation came up, but okay, I know, I remember. I was like making a joke like, "Oh, I would like to be president," and then she goes under her breath, "If you were president, I would kill myself." And I go, "I hope so."
Oh, got her.
Do it and do it and do it. And then
Let
she
me know
told
when
the
it's
teacher on
happening.
me.
Oh,
She told the teacher
and
on
then you got
me.
in trouble
And then our seats got moved. Are you kidding me?
in high school. Like, come on
In
now.
high school. It's always one of those though. It's those waspy, rich, entitled white girls. Like I'm sorry, it is.
Yeah, I believe
Don't
it.
officer, don't arrest me. Officer, don't arrest me. Okay.
Careful, because they will.
Okay. So, anyways, they're at the break.
Anyways,
Uh, anyways, I just have to like relive that moment. Okay. so, we're at the break, and the crowd gathers around Kyle and Ciara, and Kyle's like, "We have proof that this man is a psychopath liar. He has been dating a woman named Miha since
hmm
February of 2025." And I think Jesse brought this up, but he was like, "Yeah, Wes knew that Amanda would have a glow up. The audience would gather around her. So he did his best all season long to look like the hero." This is like what I interpreted from what Jesse was saying. Um, and then it's perfect. And I think Sierra's like, yeah, it's perfect because she can't be with him in public, so they can just like create this narrative around them eventually. And then it'll become so strong that the audience is like, wait, Amanda and Wes should really be together. No, you played yourself. You played yourself.
disgusting.
Disgusting. It's like, do you really think it's just so crazy that they think they're smarter than everybody
It's
on that stage?
yeah, it's crazy that they thought that they would get away with that. Like, I don't think the public would have ever been okay with that.
No,
Like,
never.
that's still your friend's ex, you know?
Yeah. But she thinks for some reason just because she was like first lady of Summer House that she's like one of the most important characters on that show
You She wasn't a main cast member. She was brought on because of Kyle. I
because she
wish that
opened her
Lindsay said
legs.
that. I literally wish that Lindsay said that.
But they're afraid of being too mean to her. They really are. And they also, Kyle is really pissing me off because he's being a big baby too. Shut up. Let them talk their shit.
I mean, like, yeah, I do think that he has to not say a lot because of the divorce. Like, I'm sure he can't. Like,
I'm sure
I'm
he
sure it
can't,
looks good for him to be like, stop, guys.
but like, stop interjecting when the people that she's hurt are going after her.
Yeah,
Stop. Because now you're making it so annoying that they have to like coddle your feelings and coddle
yeah,
Amanda's. Like they have made this entire like series about their annoying ass relationship. I'm so over it. I'm so over
yeah.
it.
That's true. That's true.
And then
Yeah.
they get mad. They're mad that like everyone's in their business all the time. It's like, cause he said he's using Summer House as their therapy.
Like,
No.
what?
And that's why you're divorcing. Um,
Yeah, I mean,
but in the dressing room, Wes is with Amanda. First of all, he's like, I came in to check on you. No, Wes, you were forced to check on her. He is so sneaky. He's good. He's
of
good.
course
When
he's
he's
good.
around the dumb
Yeah.
bitch,
He knows
when he's dating a
exactly
dumb bee.
he knows
Yeah.
exactly what to do.
Mm-hmm. And then he's basically saying like, actually I think that's later that he's like Amanda or Sierra gets under your skin. I think that's later. Right? Or is it during this break? It might be during this break, but I think he says, I know Sierra gets under your skin, but like try not to get snippy and yada yada yada. It's like Sierra
Yeah.
gets
No,
under
that's
your
later.
skin.
That's later.
Oh, that's later. Okay, never mind then. So we go back and we're on stage, and then this is when Dara comes
I
out.
think.
Ah,
Whatever.
whatever. Well, if it comes back around, it comes back around.
Yeah.
So Dara is on stage, and she basically delivers the perfect character evolution of who West is.
I'm gonna be honest, Wes, I don't see you suddenly waking up one day and like, this is gonna be the relationship that you stand up for and man up for. Like, you like people to think of you as a good guy.
Yeah.
But you treat the women that give themselves to you like they're expendable.
Any response, West?
No, I understand that. And I agree.
She doesn't see him waking up one day and being like, this is the relationship that I'm standing up for. He likes to think of himself as the good guy, then treats the women who give themselves to him like they're expendable. And Wes, of course, he's just like, I agree. Wes, is
You won't.
anybody home?
No, I mean he's obviously not going to fight with anybody on stage. And also, what is there to fight about? Because literally what he said was correct to the T. Like
Yeah,
literally to the T. Like, is this really the relationship? This is the one. This is the one that's going to change everything? Like, really?
yeah.
After everything that everybody has been through together, like, now it doesn't make any
Mm-hmm.
sense. Like, and
They're
ruined everything for this. So it's like,
yeah. They're
and
gonna
it, yeah,
stick it out for as long as they can.
yeah, but how long can they do it?
I mean,
That
he'll
is
be
the
cheating on
question.
her. He'll for sure be cheating on her.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, and then Wes comes back. Oh, this is already he. No, this is the whole time Wes is there. Amanda's still not out.
Amanda's still not out, and this is yeah. Kyle is about to go out to get her, and Andy's like, "Don't, she'll come out soon." But it's like
Yeah,
her husband has to teach her new boyfriend how to take care of her.
yeah,
Do we get how deranged that is? Are we clocking it? But then we get to like the segment about the boys, just like a snooze fest, like who cares, honestly. But I did think it was interesting how what Ben was like saying about his family, that they're like born again Christians and uber religious, and
yeah.
his dad wouldn't talk to him because he had sex.
That's crazy. Like, yeah, were we supposed to know that? Was that part of the show? Because I didn't know.
I think he did mention it in one of the episodes that him and his father have a weird relationship because he did something when he was a teenager and his dad stopped talking
Mm,
to him. But like, take a breath. But that explains so much about Ben because the whole time I'm like, Ben, you actually are weird. There's something wrong with you. Amanda rejoins and sorry. Andy asks Dara to reiterate like what she said about Wes to Amanda so that she hears it from another woman who experienced this and highlights Wes dating patterns.
The biggest pattern in his life is that it is the Wes show. And it will always be the West Show. And the biggest concern of his consistently is being well liked and well received.
He foresees him wanting someone who will mold and fold, fit into his life without excuse or complaint. It's up to Amanda whether she wants to sacrifice her life for somebody like this, but it's honestly too late. She already did.
like, you can't go back now. Yeah, like,
I mean,
it's too
hopefully
late.
she has like an epiphany and she's like, what? Yeah, hopefully like she wakes up from this episode. She thinks it's a fairy tale, but it's really a nightmare.
I mean, like, even then, like, I think she's gonna have to find a whole new crew.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then I think Andy's like, uh, what do you feel like about that? She's like, I agree. It's kind of ironic how she went from the Kyle show to the West show. And then we get into a little bit about like Jesse's segment. Who cares? Like, why are we going over this, you guys? But I was really annoyed that they never brought up the fact that Wes stopped Jesse from pursuing Ciara because that's his ex-girlfriend, and yet he's been sleeping with one of his close friends' wives, and they don't bring that up.
Yeah, I didn't
That
understand why they didn't bring that up at all. Like,
hopefully that comes up in part three because that was a big deal on the
true.
show.
Yeah, that was a
He's
huge deal.
yeah,
Like,
he's a
and
manipulative freak.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Amanda having saying, I would never monetize off of off of anybody's relationship.
Girl, you monetized off your own damn marriage, so shut up.
It's like,
Shut up.
okay, first of all, no one cares what you would do because you have the moral grounds of a piece of shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, who
Yeah.
cares what you would do and what you wouldn't do? No one would do what you would do, I think. So,
Yeah. Sierra was
like,
like, well, your
what?
bar is in hell, so what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about?
It's she's truly not thinking before she speaks. It's
She's not.
insane.
Yeah,
It's
she's not very
crazy.
smart. She's not very pretty and she's not very smart. And that Carl's a mess debacle, first of all, went half of the proceeds like went to a charity, and they're helping your current husband. Let's get this clear. You're still married to Kyle and he's in financial debt. So it actually
Hmm.
helped his business. And also you did monetize off of Carl and Lindsay's marriage or engagement because they made Flower Boy after
Hmm.
that. So what are you talking about? I'm gonna choke her. Sorry, that's too far.
Too
But she
far,
did.
but
She's just a
true.
hypocrite. She's just a
No, she
hypocrite.
is. She truly is.
I
She
don't even think she
only
remembers what she did yesterday.
Probably not.
What
Probably not.
were you gonna say?
Um, I don't know.
Sorry, I really do keep cutting you off. I'm just getting really excited. I will
Yeah.
compose myself, compose myself.
Um, I do think that
Um,
when Lindsay was like, I've been here for 10 years, I can do what I want. And when
mhm,
Amanda was like, I've been here too, I think that Lindsay should have been like, yeah, because of Kyle. Like,
exactly. I
and even
know.
if it wasn't for Kyle, granted, their whole storyline was how much of a shit husband Kyle was, but it was still Kyle's doing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, come on now. Like, you stayed and you kept back every summer knowing exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah, like if she didn't have Kyle, if they broke up like 2 years ago, she wouldn't be a cast member.
Exactly. And that's why she
And
stayed for him for so long.
and that's why she stayed because she was the first lady of Summer House and she benefited from that position financially, like so like her place in the world, like she has so many followers,
Yeah.
her social life benefited, but also she used it to bully other women on the show. And that's definitely like what made up for her horrible relationship was like that position that it granted her to be with
Yeah.
Kyle. And that's why she jumped ship to West because she thought that he would be the next Ed Boya Bravo, but he simply could not. It was never going to happen.
Rookie mistake. Like that. She's
Yeah.
so dumb.
Yeah. And then the the majority of the episode becomes about their horrible marriage.
Hmm.
And
Well,
they bring up, go ahead.
yeah, I do think that when Ciara brings up, like, when Ciara starts talking about how, like, she could have been a better friend to Kyle, I definitely think that, like, and I think that she said that to trigger Amanda, and I think it absolutely worked because
I don't
it's
think she
like,
said that to trigger him. I think that's just her truth.
I mean, like, I think it's her truth, but I think she knew that it was going to piss Amanda off.
Well, it's
And it
truth.
did. I know.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, yeah, she was a good friend to you. I know that to Amanda, she doesn't know what that means, like what that is.
No.
But it's like, yeah, she completely disregarded the way that Kyle was feeling because it didn't matter because you were her friend. Like that.
Hmm.
And it's like now that Amanda's not your friend, she can take in Kyle's perspective and be like, oh yeah,
Right.
like I definitely should have, like been a little bit more open-minded. And
Hmm.
I know that in her mind, Amanda was like, yes, finally people are going to be like, she's not taking a girl side. She's taking a boy side over. Like, like in her mind, it,
Amanda, close your legs to
yeah.
married men, okay? Close your legs to married men.
But that's why didn't she like smirk?
Yeah,
She's
no,
like,
she literally goes like this.
yeah, in her mind, she was like, wow, like, wow. Like she's
She's
really
like,
defending Kyle
wow.
over me. Like,
They're
girl,
now they're taking Kyle's side. Yeah, because you're a piece of shit too.
yeah,
Maybe that's why you guys
yeah,
got married in the first place. Ever thought about that? Maybe you match his
literally.
level, freak.
Yeah.
And no offense, I mean, Kyle, you are gonna catch strays because I'm gonna look at you crazy for again, you guys didn't sleep together for 4 years. Why wouldn't you just divorce her? That's crazy. Be a
I mean,
man.
like, I do think that Kyle probably was scared to divorce her because of her parents. Um, didn't they say that like he would have to pay something or whatever if like he divorced?
I
I'm
think it
pretty
was if
sure they
he broke
talked about
off
it.
the wedding. I thought it was if he broke off the
Oh,
wedding. Yeah,
Oh,
because they were
okay.
paying for a lot of it. Um,
Oh.
but it does bring up the fact that like all these rumors surrounding Kyle. I think there's a rumor that he was like doing something with another Bravo celebrity, and Sierra's like, yeah, and guess what? When I found out that happened, I
Yeah, but
immediately
that
told you.
wasn't that after they were separated?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. And she still was being a
So,
good friend. Oh, can we
yeah,
talk about though the timeline of it all? Because she's like,
we
she
can try.
gave Kyle literally no time to grieve that marriage. No time. Because she's like, I knew I want to divorce you on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. And then 19 days later, you gave him a letter that you're gonna announce a statement. 19 days later? That seems awfully quick. That's a quick
Yeah.
turnaround.
And she didn't really even like discuss anything. She wrote it, she sent it to him, and he
That's
just
it.
had to agree. Like,
Mm-hmm.
meanwhile, he was thinking that she was taking time to sort her feelings out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I think that she probably caught wind that whatever was happening with her and Wes was going to get released.
Yeah.
And she had to kind of like speed things along so that it didn't look as bad as it does, when it
Yeah.
actually did got out there, when the news got out there.
Yeah, because that was around the time, like January 17th, I think, was the time Sierra started to suspect her. Sometime in
Yeah.
January, between
Yeah.
the 1st and the 19th. So then she's like, oh
Hmm.
shit, I gotta start like my PR about me and Wes. So I gotta make sure that everyone thinks I was divorcing Kyle and we broke up before we started hanging out, which we all know was not true. It's just simply
Yeah.
not true. They're so gross.
It's so
Oh,
sad.
but they
I mean,
also call
like,
Amanda out for like now she's partying 24/7. Now she's with a guy who's
oh
Kyle
my God.
2.0.
Okay. I did feel really bad for Kyle when she was like, I like going out. I just don't like going out with Kyle.
I
Like,
mean,
that broke his heart more than anything else in the world. Because
he
like
started crying.
that man loves going out. Like that is his number one passion in life.
It is
And it always has been. So really, Amanda, you were being fraudulent in this entire marriage because he's always been
fraudulent.
that person. He's always been that
Hmm.
person.
Yeah, and I really believe like literally a day after they got married, she gave up. She's like, I have my
Yeah.
place in the summer house. I don't have to do it. Like she lost interest in him and she just gave up on the marriage. So
Yeah.
I honestly like I know it sounds horrible, but like I don't think cheating is ever okay. But like now I'm seeing in clearer picture why their marriage broke down so quickly and for so many years because it takes
Yeah.
two to tango, Amanda. It really does. She was not fighting for that marriage.
No, she was out. She didn't
Yeah,
care. I think that she wanted him to divorce her.
yeah, she did. But
She
like
didn't want to
also
be the
she
one to
didn't
do it.
because she wouldn't be on the show anymore.
Well, I think that her plan was like to get sympathy and like somehow win it over Kyle. Like be
Yeah,
the didn't work out that way though.
no. No, it really didn't. And then I think they break for lunch. Oh wait, I actually want to bring up too that yeah, I think I said it already, but she's also been partying, so it's like, girl, because she's been manipulating the audience into thinking that she wants a house in New Jersey, she wants to settle
Oh
down,
yeah.
she wants to freaking have some kids. Girl, no, you don't. You want to be a side chick. You want to be a side chick, and you shall have it,
And there you go.
bitch.
She got it.
Yeah. So then they break for lunch, and then that's when Amanda is complaining to Wes about how they're all taking Kyle's fine. And she just doesn't get like, it's not about your marriage anymore. It's about your friendship with Ciara. You betrayed Ciara. The second she had feelings for Wes, she truly made Ciara the enemy because she's a pick me and she sees every woman as a threat to her because now she's with a guy who looks at every woman like a sexual object. And she knows that she's going to be competing with every woman because he doesn't
Hmm.
respect women, doesn't respect you, and you're pathetic, bitch.
Oh yeah, no. It's like she thinks that like everybody's now like switching and like thinking that she was never mistreated and caught. Like she genuinely doesn't understand that it's not about like her and like it's not about, it's about Ciara and her friendship and how like she
Mhm.
completely just threw it away. I'm literally getting distracted because my forehead is so shiny.
Do you want to take a break and powder?
I mean, like, it's definitely been like that the whole pod, so.
Really? You're so blurry for me that you're literally just pixels.
Yeah.
So then that leads us to Sierra calling Miha, which honestly, shout out to Miha for like letting us know that he bamboozled the fuck out of you, girl. Like he bamboozled you. Because she said
It's
that Wes would,
crazy.
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
They were in a full on relationship last summer. Like,
Mm-hmm.
called her his girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and he told her that they couldn't come out public because the public would get mad at her, and because of like the whole Sierra situation of it all.
Again, using Sierra as a crutch in a storyline and as if she's like out to get him and to ruin his life and she's turning the public against him. You're
Like,
so pathetic.
all at the same time that he's making up with Sierra and kissing her.
Mm-hmm. Psycho. Actual psycho. Yeah, he's saying like
Psycho.
Bravo would have fired him if he had a girlfriend. No, they wouldn't. Kyle literally brought Amanda on to the show. What are you
Like,
talking about?
what are you talking about? Like, you're so psychotic. He's
Psychotic. And he was
psychotic.
like, yeah, he told her that Bravo wants her to be with another Bravo celebrity. No, we don't. Like, I don't think he gets like, you don't actually have to pursue Sierra. No one's forcing you to make it seem like you care about her. Nobody forced you to do that. It's all your own doing because you want a storyline and you saw that she is a star. So you latch
Hmm.
onto her just the way you're latching on to Amanda until they no longer serve you, like Lindsay said, and you drop them. You're crazy, Blessed. You're truly, truly crazy. This is not normal behavior.
On either of their parts.
Yeah. And then it jumps to Wes being like, just stop being so snippy, because Amanda's like, they're getting under my skin. Like, and then he's like, oh, Sierra is getting under your skin. Again, just another example that they don't understand that Sierra is the victim. They're not the victims.
Mm-mm.
Sierra is the victim. Kyle is a little
No,
bit of the victim, but the biggest victim on that stage is Sierra.
agreed. They don't get
And
that though.
then,
They think Sierra's attacking her because she
yeah.
finally found someone who treats her right.
Right. And she's just a fragile little girl. I'm so
Like,
fragile.
come on,
I
she was just
oh
she was in such a long abusive marriage, and she finally found
mm,
someone who was her friend who treats her
aw,
right.
mm,
Mm,
so cute. Aw, so cute. Bitch,
so
it's
cute.
nasty.
Ugh.
It's literally disgusting. Ugh. Gross. But it leads off with them potentially calling Miha when they're on stage, which please God, please do that.
I don't know. I feel like they're not going to do that, but I wish they would.
I wish they would. I mean, we got the footage anyway. So
Yeah.
can you imagine
Yeah.
though? They're like, hold on, West. Miha, here you go.
Call her
That would be
up.
amazing.
Call
So what if
her
we just
up.
called Miha up?
I feel like it. Oh, you want to know what also really pissed me off? When when they were in the dressing room and she was talking to Wes, and she was like, "Oh, they're making me feel like I'm stupid for trusting you." Like, we're so
Ooh,
close. We were so
we're so
close.
close.
We were so
She's
close to
almost
getting
there.
in. Like, she was almost there. Like, she was almost there.
Amanda, wake up.
We lost her though. We lost her. She's in Italy. We lost
It's
her.
gonna, she's Italy. She's zooted out in Italy. She's not coming back for a while.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, what a freaking idiot. Seriously, what an idiot. But yeah, that's our Summer House recap of part two.
Yes.
Um, we're gonna take a little break, a powder break. We're gonna go to the girls' room. So we'll be right back. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Flip.
Clip.
Flip.